Jungkook sends message to ARMY through Calvin Klein. Jimin gives hidden support. BTS's Jungkook's presence on the Calvin Klein stage during New York Fashion Week 2025 has truly become a global highlight. Not only her visual charm and confidence steal the show, but also the Haru message that he conveyed to the ARMY through an exclusive interview with the Calvin Klein team. With a voice full of emotion, Jungkook expressed his great gratitude to the fans who have always supported him every step of the way, even when she has to balance her music career, fashion world, and personal life. The message sounded simple, yet touching. Jungkook said he would never have gotten to this point without the love of the ARMY. The remark instantly made social media filled with Haru comments from fans who felt recognized and appreciated directly by their idols. Behind that moment, Jimin's name was suddenly mentioned. Many ARMY suspected Jimin of providing covert support for Jungkook. This allegation came after an international fanbase account uploaded a snippet of Jimin's old interview. Jungkook is always nervous when facing a non-musical stage. According to Jimin, the key to making Jungkook confident is remembering the people who love him unconditionally. Interestingly, that sentence is almost similar to Jungkook's message at the Calvin Klein show. Fans also began to speculate that before Jungkook appeared on the show, Jimin may have encouraged him through private messages or short conversations, so that Jungkook could finally convey that emotional speech sincerely. Although there is no direct evidence, many ARMY believe Jimin's touch is always behind every precious moment of Jungkook.in fact. Some fans theorized that Jimin, who was not seen at NYFW at the time, wanted to make room for Jungkook to shine, but still support him from behind the scenes. This hidden support is considered proof of their closeness, which should not only be shown in public. Now, many are waiting to see if Jimin will publicly respond to Jungkook's emotional message. Some fans suspect he may slip a brief comment on the Weverse platform or even in his next interview. Make sure you are always there for your partner. It's undeniable that Haru Jungkook's message on the Calvin Klein stage didn't just strengthen his bond with ARMY, but it also opens up a space for discussion about how big Jimin's role is in supporting him secretly. After Jungkook's emotional message went viral, social media was literally filled with a sea of feelings from ARMY around the world. Hashtags such as #JungkookForARMY, #ProudOfJungkook, and even #JiminSupportsJungkook immediately dominated the global trending topic just hours after her performance with Calvin Klein ended. ARMY shared a snippet of the video as Jungkook delivered his words, with the caption full of tears and pride. What makes this moment even more interesting is how the ARMY began to connect Jungkook's message with Jimin's figure. Many called Jungkook's line, especially about "can't stand on this stage without the love of the people who are always there for him." It sounds like something Jim would have said in the past. Veteran fans even dug back into BTS's old interview archives, where Jimin was often seen encouraging Jungkook with similar lines. This discussion ended up giving birth to many theories. One is that Jimin did directly send a personal message to Jungkook ahead of NYFW. ARMY believes Jimin knows very well how Jungkook feels when he has to perform in the fashion world, which is different from the music stage. Thus, the words of support managed to make Jungkook appear confident, but still sincere in channeling his emotions. Some fans even noticed a small detail. After the Calvin Klein show, Jungkook was seen holding his phone for quite a long time backstage, as if he was reading an important message. From there, many soldiers assumed he might be replying to Jimin's words of encouragement. Although only a theory, the speculation made fans even more touched because it described their closeness that was not always seen in public. In addition, fans also mentioned that although Jimin was not present at New York Fashion Week, his presence was felt through Jungkook's attitude. A fan wrote on Twitter, "Jimin may not be there physically, but his heart is definitely with Jungkook." The post went viral instantly, getting thousands of likes and retweets from ARMY around the world. In fact, not a few soldiers admitted to crying when watching Haru Jungkook's message again. They feel as if they see a fragile side that is usually only shown to the closest people, and Jimin is one of them. Fans said that Jungkook's way of expressing his gratitude was full of honesty, just like when he talked to Jimin in various private moments that had been exposed to the public. Now, Many fans are looking forward to whether Jimin will make a mark on social media, maybe just with a heart emoji or a short comment on Weverse, which can be considered as confirmation that he really became a source of strength for Jungkook in that big moment. Even the international media is silent. Some major outlets such as Billboard, Rolling Stone, until the famous fashion portal Vogue highlighted Jungkook's appearance at New York Fashion Week not only from the side of his career, but also from his emotional message. They wrote that Jungkook's honesty in expressing gratitude to the ARMY actually made him stand out more than the other celebrities present. But more interestingly, some media also mentioned Jungkook's relationship with BTS members, especially Jimin. In an article posted by Korean media, it was stated that Jungkook's emotional message seemed to be filled with the spirit of friendship he had built with Jimin, known as one of the closest people to him in the group. The sentence was quickly translated by ARMY International and spread across various platforms, further strengthening the belief that Jimin did have a big hand in the moment. Fans were even more enthusiastic when there were entertainment media accounts that highlighted Jimin and Jungkook's communication style. They wrote, "Jimin has always been known as an emotional support figure for Jungkook. When Jungkook feels depressed, Jimin is usually the first to calm him down." Fans immediately associated it with Jungkook's expression full of emotion when delivering a message through Calvin Klein. On the other hand, ARMY also felt this moment was a reminder of how much BTS is not just a music group, but a family. Many fans wrote comments such as, "Seeing Jungkook speak from the heart like this, I can feel Jimin there, leading him." There are even those who say that maybe this is Jungkook's way of conveying his longing for Jimin in public without actually mentioning his name. As news of Jungkook and Jimin's emotional connection broke into the mainstream media, ARMYs around the world felt increasingly confident that BTS's slowly predicted comeback would soon arrive. It will not only be a celebration of music, but also a celebration of their growing bond. The ARMY's reaction really exploded after the news rolled in. On Twitter and Weverse, fans aren't just talking about Jungkook's Calvin Klein look and his heartfelt message to the ARMY, but also began to make various theories that Jimin had a big role behind Jungkook's courage to show his fragile side. Some soldiers even wrote that they believed Jungkook and Jimin were preparing something bigger, perhaps a secret collaboration or a duet performance that could shock the world. A popular Twitter thread wrote, "Are you aware? Jungkook always seemed the calmest after any interaction with Jimin. If now she dares to speak honestly about her feelings on the world fashion stage, it means that Jimin is behind it." Furthermore, the speculation was reinforced by Jimin's Weverse post a few days earlier. He wrote a short line, "You're not alone, we're always here," which fans immediately associated with Jungkook. Despite not naming names, fans believe that it was a form of Jimin's veiled support for BTS's Magne.